Listen, guys, one thing I won't do is sit here and act like I'm not happy. Or maybe we did not get a favorable draw. We did. We did get a favorable draw. It's exactly what I wanted. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna act like yo, we did. But those are the benefits you get for finishing top. When we were playing Champions League during the season, and we invested all our eggs in that one basket so that we finish top of the Premier League, of the Champions League rather. We aimed for these benefits. This is why you take the Champions League serious. Anyone can finish the top 8. Anyone can finish outside the top 8 and qualify through playoffs to make the top 8. But finishing first comes with benefits. I don't know why people are crying, man. I don't know why people are complaining, saying Arsenal are lucky. We are not lucky. These are the rewards you get from finishing first. We did the work. We did the job. We invested. We put in all our effort so that favorable results can come to our favor. That's all that happened. That's all that happened. Welcome to another episode of WTF. Let's continue to like, share, and subscribe. Listen, I tried, right? Listen, I did not watch the Champions League draw. And I tried to avoid as much as I can, like to see the news relating to it, because I wanted to see it while I'm recording this video. But obviously, listen, man, people text, some things you're trying to avoid some things, but they just come to you. So I already know that Madrid are playing City. We're going to talk about that. And I already know my fixture. Actually, I don't really know who I'm facing, to be honest. I just saw that, I just read that we have the easiest route. So I don't really know who we're playing yet. I'm assuming, because it was either Atalanta or Bayer Leverkusen. I'm thinking it's Bayer Leverkusen, which is even better. Now, I'm going to see other teams as well. I haven't seen other teams, so I'm going to see other teams as well. And then we can react to that. But I don't get why people are complaining, man. I don't get why people are complaining. We finished top. We conceded one goal. We won all our games. Surely you get a better benefit than a team that finished 8th or 7th. That's all that happened. Our draw is always going to be favorable, man, and I'm happy. But let's look into it. Let's look into it, man. So obviously, let's start with this side. I'm assuming this is the typical side. Yes, we're going to start with this side. So Chelsea are facing PSG. Chelsea are facing PSG. Chelsea fans, right? They played PSG in that preseason tournament. It's a Club World Cup, right? They won 3-0 in the final. Parma scored, that game. And Chelsea was showing chest, man, saying they beat the champions of Europe, blah, 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 blah. And I was on the other side saying, listen, man, obviously you're in it to win it. You did well by winning that game. But I want to see when it matters the most. Now it matters the most, Chelsea fans. Now it matters the most. I want to see that performance. Your first game is away. This is what you want. First game is away. And PSG aren't that great so far in the Champions League. They have not been that great. They're struggling domestically as well. I think they're second in the league. So not in the best of forms, man. But Dembele is in and out of the team. They don't have the performers just like they did last season. So they are there to be got at, man. But let's see if Chelsea have it. I don't trust Chelsea. I don't think Chelsea. If I'm going to make an early prediction, I'm going to predict that PSG beat Chelsea, to be honest. That's easy predictions for me. And then we have Liverpool, Galatasaray. Damn, this side is stacked, by the way. Liverpool, Galatasaray. I would trust Liverpool to beat Galatasaray. They played earlier in the Champions League. I think Galatasaray won that game 1-0 away. But away, Galatasaray are a different story, man. I think Liverpool will take this game more seriously. It's a different feeling when you're in the knockout games. The stadium behaves differently. The fans behave differently. The players behave differently. I think that Liverpool have a much more superior quality than Galatasaray. They should be able to win this game. I would trust Liverpool to win this game. Now let's go to Atalanta and Bayern Munich. Bayern, to be honest, maybe they should have finished first as well, because they were one of the better teams in the group stages, but they finished second. So you're not gonna get the same benefits as me, who finished first. But yeah, man, Bayern are one of the favorites for this competition. Most people have it as the winners of this competition. So you would expect them to beat Atalanta. By the way, Atalanta are a difficult proposition, especially at home. In that ground, it will be a good game, man. It will be a good game. And then Man City and Real Madrid will come back to this one. Let's just go to this side. We'll talk about that one. So exactly, obviously, I've learned that I'm playing Bayer Leverkusen. Another benefit, I've mentioned this in the last video I did for Champions League. Another benefit that you get when you finish top 2 in the Champions League is that all your games up until the final, the first leg is played away from home. So you get that return fixture, which will be at home. So all our games will be playing away from home, the first leg. So you have to kill us in the first leg. Then let's see. Obviously, our first game is away by Leverkusen. I'm expecting us to go through by Leverkusen. We played them, I think, in the preseason or something. It was an easy game, but it was preseason, of course. Like I said, different feeling, different fans, different players. The mentality is different, man. So the game will be different as well. So I'm expecting a difficult game, but we should go through. Sporting. Now, the winner of this game, Sporting and Bodo Glimt, will meet me in the quarterfinals. The winner of this game, Bodo Glimt and Sporting, will face Arsenal in the quarterfinals. That should be a winnable game as well. Now we have Spurs versus Atletico Madrid. Listen, Spurs in the Champions League are different than Spurs in the Premier League. If this was a Premier League game, I would say Atletico easily. So in the Champions League game, so I'm gonna say Atletico easy. Atletico will beat Spurs, man. Let's be serious. Do you guys know? I'm not sure if you guys know. Do you guys know Giuliano Simeone? Simeone's son. I love that kid, man. I love that kid. He's a proper football player. I'm obvious. I don't think we'll be watching this game because most people will be watching their teams on that day. But if maybe, let's say, you get a chance to watch Atletico Madrid in a big game, you should watch it, man. That kid is quality. Giuliano Simeone's son is quality, man. Atletico will beat Spurs, man. Let's not even try it. Atletico will beat Spurs. And then we go to Barca and Newcastle. This game played in the group stages away to St. James Park, to be honest. Barca won that game. I remember Rashford scored a brace. I think Rashford scored a brace. Yeah, I think Barca won 2-1 or 3-1. I don't remember. But they won. I don't know about this one, to be honest. I don't know, man. Unless Hansi Flick could make some huge changes in that Barca setup, then Barca games will always be a 50-50 to me. Whenever I watch Barcelona, it's always a 50-50. Just that the quality in the opposition's attacking players is always lower than that of Barca, so they always lose. But Newcastle have Gordon, and they have Barnes, they have better players who are of better quality than the players that Barcelona face regularly in La Liga. Because whenever I watch Barcelona, I feel like that team should score 4. So, but Barcelona have that much powerhouse as well. Like they have that power in their team, so they should be able to create as many chances to beat Newcastle. It should be a high scoring game, I'm assuming. I don't know. Depends on the mood of on that particular day. If Gordon is on it and Murphy, or because Barcelona obviously play high line, so they're gonna create as many chances as they can. So depending if Newcastle can. But I think Barca will win because the return fixture will be away to the Camp Nou. So Newcastle away from home, they are poor, man. They are poor. As much as so I think Barca will go through as well. I'm gonna pray Barca to go through. I think it will be a high scoring game, but Barca should go through. And then obviously we'll come back to this game, man. So I'm thinking in the quarterfinals, we're gonna have Barca versus Atleti. We're gonna have Arsenal versus Bodo Glimt, which obviously I'm gonna win. Then I'm gonna go in the semis. I don't know who I'm gonna meet in the semis between Barca and Atleti. And then obviously I'm gonna go to the final of the Champions League. We'll be there. But forget about that. It's the quarters now. Let's talk about this game. Madrid versus Man City. Plays on the 10th of March. And I saw a lot of people, right? I saw a lot of people when before this fixture actually happened, when people learned that it's a potential game. A lot of people outside of Man City and Real Madrid, like neutral football fans, complaining that, we've been getting this fixture a lot. It's starting to, let's not lie. Madrid versus Man City is a classic football game. Like every time when this team met, we sit down and we enjoy that game, and it always entertains us. For the entertainment, in the entertainment standpoint, this game is always delivering. Like we're always entertained. That's one advantage of this fixture. Number 2, we actually watch one of the favorites gets knocked out. One of the favorite loses it, which means they go home, which weakens the Champions League for your team to have a better chance. If you're a neutral and your team is in the Champions League, you want this fixture to play as early as possible, so that one of them for one of them actually gets knocked down, knocks out, man, gets knocked out. But what I'm gonna say is, I understand Man City and Real Madrid fans getting annoyed with this game because this fixture has been playing a lot lately. So they obviously want something different, but this fixture always plays well. And it's a difficult game to watch, man. It's like if I get to play Man City every week, I'd be annoyed as well. So as the fans of these two clubs, I understand. But as neutrals, I don't understand why you're complaining. This is what you want. You want a good game from two big clubs so that one of them loses, goes out, your teams get a better chance. I don't mind. I was praying for this fixture to happen, actually. I wanted this game to happen. Now, obviously, they've played already this season. Man City won, I think, 2-0 in the group stages at the Bernabeu. If they played today, I would bet Man City to go through, to be honest, if they played today. Because Madrid are not in the best of forms right now. But 9th of March, I think Mbappe will be back by then. Jude will be back by then. So it will be much more even. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'd never really know what happens when it comes to this fixture. But I know that I always support Madrid anyways in this game. Whenever they face, I would rather Madrid won the Champions League than Man City. So I need Madrid to beat Man City if they can. But if Madrid beat Man City, I know that I'm going to beat Madrid. So it's the easiest game for me. But yeah, man, let's see who they face if they win. So if Man City or Madrid win, they're gonna face Bayern, assuming Bayern win. And then after that, we're gonna get Chelsea and Liverpool, or PSG and Liverpool. Then the winner of that will face the winner of these two. That's actually good, man. This side will carry the Champions League. This side will carry the Champions League. Now, who would I want to win the final of the Champions League? Who would I want to face? Assuming that obviously I win all my games, who would I want to face in the final of the Champions League? I think I'd like Madrid, man. I'd like to beat Madrid in the final. They are the household name of this competition. Winning my first Champions League against them would be so. I would like that, but it's not gonna happen. Madrid are not gonna go to the final of the Champions League. So, damn, I don't know, man. Maybe give me Paris, give me PSG, give me PSG. Because I generally don't want to lose the Champions League final to Chelsea, Liverpool, or Man City. So I can't face these three teams. So either give me PSG, Bayern, or Madrid. I don't mind that. But yeah, man, listen, I love this draw, man. I love this draw. I don't mind because, listen, people who are complaining that Man City and Madrid, would you have rather Man City played Bodo Glimt or Madrid played Sporting? Definitely not, because there are people who hate Madrid. I know there are a lot of people who hate Madrid, so we'd rather have them play a tougher game. And there's guys who don't want Man City to win the Champions League. We'd rather have them face a tougher game. So this was a possible tough game for them. So let them play, man. I don't understand the complaint. But as for me, listen, if I was the one making this Champions League draw, I'm being honest now. I'm being honest. Like right hand on the Bible. No favors or nothing. If I was the one making this Champions League draw right now, I wouldn't change a single thing. I wouldn't change a single. This is how I would make it. I love this Champions League draw. I love Champions League football. I love this draw. Let's see what happens. Now, obviously, now it's pressure. We have that pressure because now we almost are forced to go to the semis. Arsenal versus Barcelona, I think that is the fixture that most people want to see. Let's see if what I would like to see. If Newcastle could beat Barcelona, Spurs beat Athletic, I'm gonna be supporting Spurs and Newcastle. I'm gonna be supporting Spurs and Newcastle. So that, and then between Spurs and Newcastle, I'm gonna be supporting Spurs, my neighbors. Of course, I need to see them flourish. I'm gonna support Spurs. So that in the semifinals, if Spurs versus Arsenal, I would like that. I need it. I hope it happens. But yeah, guys, man, listen, you can tell that I'm happy, I'm giddy. I love this draw, man. But yeah, if your team is in the Champions League, just let me know what you think about this draw. What you think about your team, basically, its chances on their respective fixture. So let me know what you think. If you fancy your team to win, or you think it's a tougher fixture, just let me know, man. Otherwise, yeah, just continue to like, share, and subscribe, man. We'll chat again soon.